Hi everyone, my name is Akeem Adeyemi. I'm a filmmaker, I'm an actor, movie producer, and an entrepreneur.
Okay. So
yeah, the thing is that, you know, like I do tell everybody, life is procedural. Before a child would walk, the child needs to like crawl. So you know, the industry is evolving everywhere. The world is evolving, so the industry too is evolving. So we have the young becomes old. So we have to have new people as well. So I've been in the industry quite a long time, though. Yeah. So, but it has been consistency, perseverance. I've been working back to back, ensure that I get better and I do better, and I want people to know me for a very unique craft. So that has actually helped through the transition to what is talking to you right now, to Akeem Adeyemi right now. I'm not that kind of person that really, I won't talk about religious bigotry here, but I'm that kind of person that believes that every man for his or her faith. So my own is you pray. Prayer is very, very important. It's very salient to human progress as well. So you pray, you do what you know how to do, you do it best, you have that endurance. So, and you know, you just leave everything to God. In Yoruba word, so we just, our conscience one, we are just doing ours. We are just doing our own, we're just trying to get better. Okay. So when God says yes, nobody can say no. Yeah, you know, every job has its own risk, and it so I would say to my industry, that is the entertainment industry, the movie industry to be precise, it's about growth. The world is evolving. Before, I remember while I was growing up, I would use 50 kobo to buy something. You can't use this worthless today now. So the world has evolved, and I'm very happy that the industry has evolved as well. We have evolved that we have gone to international recognition. Like they've recognized us. They've recognized it, but like now, you know, we are known for good movies. Our movies are on international platforms. We are being shown all over the world right now. So that is a plus. And you know, it's because we have filmmakers that are like, they know what they are doing. They are well detailed, and they understand the rudiments of filmmaking. They've gone abroad to study, you know, and they try to get better. So it's a transition. If there is no transition in anything you're doing, then someone is just like it's like you are complacent. So I just feel like our pioneers, our legends, and let's say thespians or whatever, they have really worked so hard to pave that way for us, and we as well, we are working to make sure that we go higher. So yeah, going down memory lane, I would say most tedious job I've ever done is not out. It's not out. It's a cinema job. It's called Lotario, and it has the who is who in the industry. We have Shala Shobarale, we have Tinamba, we have Timinin. So it's a very big job, and it took all my blood and sweat. So I'm like a co-producer. We have the producer is Kazim Damola, so but it really took a lot of me, and but I'm grateful that at least it was worth all stress. So
among those who are the ones that are out now, which is your best?
The ones that are out now
that you like to watch and watch.
My best will still be the latest film I've done, which is Our Love Story, because of the kind of what makes it my best, because the diversity. The way that I have moved from the part that people know me to be an emotional actor or to be an hyper actor, whatever people feel like, oh, this is why I like this guy, and I moved to another entire. They talked about it was a story that entails about religions, the pivotal role of religion in our society, our culture. So it's a story about it's a supernatural story. So it was something that was different, that has never been done. It's very unique. So that gave me, it's always a reminder, though it has continuation, but I'm not doing that for now. I've got other tons of production, but it's a story that people want more. When it came out, I love the feedbacks I got, and the fact that he gave me another dimension. So that still makes me happy. But the fact that you can't have your best, because you always want, your last job is your best job, so you need to always get better. No, not really. It's just that's why I'm an actor. It's a make-believe. So something about me is I can be this playful and do whatever I want to do, and whenever I'm in front of the camera and the director calls the shot, like action, I'm not Akeem Adeyemi. I'm that character the writer saw in that script. I ensure that I embed myself inside that. I embed myself into the story, into the character. I ensure that Akeem Adeyemi evanished at that moment, and it becomes that character the writer has actually projected while writing that script. So that alone gives me that. So I don't know, when people say I just do my thing, I just put myself in that shoe, and you know, I just feel like, okay, if this thing truly happens to this person, this should be some of the rest. It just comes, I don't even know, it just comes. So and I don't know what people say, I'm sure I do other stuff, but you know, that part, that's just how it is. Whenever the director calls the shots, I just do my stuff. I watch movies, I write scripts, I try to sleep. It's very necessary for me, for my mental health, and I hang out with my few friends. So, at least, and I travel at times.
Spoil yourself. Spoil yourself.
Yeah, like the baby boy for life, like that. You know. Unfortunately, would I say, unfortunately, I don't fit in any of them.
You don't smoke?
I don't smoke. I only smoke on set, and it's where if you're an actor, if you're a trained actor, let me use the word, you know, they will have trained you how to smoke. You puff this, you don't inhale it. So I smoke on set, but I don't smoke in real life.
Drink? I
don't drink.
The other one, woman?
No, I don't.
Well, women run after you. Now then they run.
I have no control over that, and I won't say much more than that. So, and I do not fight. But about Tommy, am I right where my Agbara? So. Yeah, growing up, I just feel like I was born and brought up in a polygamous family. My dad is late. My dad happens to be a retired late engineer. Yeah, so my mom is a retired principal. So
grew up in Lagos?
I grew up in Lagos. I was born and brought up in Lagos. So Bagada. So growing up was kind of fun and a bit strict, because my dad is a very strict man, and my mom happens to be a teacher. You know, when your mother is a teacher, you know all the things. You need to pass your exam. When you even have second, if you take the second position, he will tell you, no, second is not good. You can still have that first position. So it was kind of always trying to beat your best, and but it was fun because I grew up with my siblings. So basically, I grew up with my 3 sisters, and it was memorable. We had fun, and
3 children versus 6. Can you remember any?
Yeah, I think
you remember you laugh.
I think then. But I remember that at a point I had this entrepreneurial skill. So I remember there was a time that I'm kind of a bit of rebel, because I remember my dad told me, I had a friend who happens to my childhood, was my best friend. So I would sneak to their place. They sell orange, so there was this. My dad doesn't mind your background, or whether you are from a rich home or you're poor. So this my best friends, they sell orange in there. My best friend's mother sells orange. So I would just tell her, okay, let's go. So we'll now go. She hawks orange, so I will now follow her. I remember that there was a time that I would put orange on my head, and I would be, because I've studied this, I would make whatever she say, but I forgot how they use that word. Oh God. Also, I remember that kind of thing. So I remember I did that. Then at the point I remember that I felt like, okay, fine. There was a time I watched this movie, that time Alaba, because I've loved entertainment when I was Alaba Nearest. So I wanted to mimic that character of that girl that was selling rice. So because I felt like, okay, because this girl was selling, like, this girl did not listen to whatever the father was telling her. She insisted and she went to go and sell that rice. Okay, what will I do? I told my sister we went to go and sell the rice on the field. And I remember that the rice was so watery that the soup was so watery. If you poured it on rice, it was just sinking. So that too. So what was the thought? I remember that thought. I remember I stole my dad's money. My star indicted me to steal my dad's money, and we're in the bus. I've never told anyone this. I don't know why I'm saying this. We're in the bus, and so I think my dad's car got fault. My dad's car was a bit faulty, so we had to take a public bus. So we boarded the bus, and we're going home. We left my dad's office because he was working at Nigerian Port Authority there. So he lapped me on his lap. So my dad was like, wow, it was not touched, he was feeling my pockets. So I've packed my dad's money, I've put it, because normally we would just go, so I've put it. My dad just packed all those money. You see there, and then I was always giving my sister those money. I was like, oh God. So I felt like I should just, the girl should just open, I should just enter. And that was very strict. I remember that night, and my mom would have been the one that would have. My mom was still teaching there, so she works in Ogun State. So I remember that I got home. I was outside. Mosquitoes were biting me. I was outside. I didn't want to get inside. I remember I got back inside maybe around almost to 12. My dad had to force me to enter. I got inside. I could not stay. I was always looking with more eye.
And he didn't beat you?
No, he did not beat me. So it was just like he did not beat me. So he just told my mom. My mom later called me and told me, so those. Rice, anything rice. I can use coconut rice, fried rice, jollof rice, rice and stew, anyone.